Hello, welcome everybody. This is Andrew Liu. We are airing live from Salt Lake City. This is the February 11th, 2013 Ludaxx Corporate Update meeting. Welcome everyone. We appreciate you coming on here. We have a stacked full webinar room. I really can't believe how many people we've got on here, and this is great. All right, so to kick off the night, what we're planning on doing is we'll introduce a couple crown diamonds from the Florida area and give them about 5 minutes or so apiece to talk about how they came into Ludaxx, their experiences, and then after that what I'd like to do is introduce a new member of the Ludaxx team at the corporate office. We have Bradley Stoker, who's going to be taking a moment to talk to us. He is the new customer service manager. He's here to bring a higher level of quality of service to our distributors in the field, and as we expand and grow, I mean, this is definitely something that is of incredible importance. We want to do everything in our ability to make your job easier and support you, and so Brad comes in with a large amount of experience, and so I'll let him talk a little bit about himself a little bit later. Then we'll catch you up on some of the events going on, and we have an exciting announcement that we're going to be talking about toward the latter portion of this webinar, so do stay tuned, okay? Okay, again, my name's Andrew Liu. To start off, we have two crown diamonds. We have Jamie and Jary McNeil, who is on the line with us, and after that, Wendell and Stacy Baxley. I'm hoping that they are able to get on tonight. So, push the next button. Jamie, can you? Are you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me okay?
Yep, I can hear you. That's great.
Well, hi, Andrew. Thank you for having us on the call tonight.
Well, of course, yeah. Well, go ahead and take a few minutes and tell us about yourself, how you got started with Ludaxx, and and your experiences.
Okay, great. Yeah, I know Jary and I are really excited to share our story. We were introduced to this opportunity about 6 months ago in the July of last year by, actually my husband was first introduced by his best friend, Lewis Murray, and some of you may know him. He's a phenomenal leader in this as well and a lifelong friend of ours. We thank God for him for thinking of us and bringing this opportunity to us. But yeah, he got with Jary about 6 months ago, and he is a businessman. He knows a good opportunity when he sees one, and Jary saw the same thing and embraced it right away. He saw the financial side of this and how big this was going to be as far as business goes, and bringing something like this being the first to market. And for me, it was a little bit of a different story. It took him about a week and a half to 2 weeks before he told me that we were already in the business, and it was actually on my way to my first presentation to find out about what Ludaxx was about. And I didn't really know much about the company. I didn't know much about the product other than that it was an all-natural sugar blocker. And so finally, after some coercing, I went to the first meeting, and we're not professional network marketers. We weren't really familiar with this business model or anything like that. But what I do know is health, and I am passionate about health and fitness. So, of course, when I went to this presentation and saw the product, I couldn't believe what I was seeing, and I was kind of blown away by what this was, and I just fell in love with the product. And there was a couple key points about these products and this opportunity that really kind of sparked the fire, and one was the fact that it was addressing something that has never been addressed before, and nothing that I have ever seen, and that's sugar. And the epidemic that's going on with sugar, and it basically destroying our health. It's in everything we eat. We can't get away from it. Being health conscious, I know how difficult it is to get it out of our homes and out of our diets. So the fact that it was addressing something that big, and the obesity and diabetic epidemic that's going on. And another key point was that it's doing it in an all-natural way, and it's a complete whole food. And that was extremely important to me as well. And then I think the third biggest thing that I thought about was, much like Kathy Humphrey says, is this going to be a catalyst or a crutch for change? And I know that, right away after seeing these products and learning about them, I knew right away it was going to be a catalyst for a lifestyle change, a healthier lifestyle change. And it's almost automatic when you start taking these products that you become more aware of what you're consuming. And I think that's a really wonderful thing, for people to really start taking their health seriously. And, of course, once you start feeling better after taking these products, you kind of want to continue that. And your whole mindset changes and your lifestyle does change in a way. So it was really, I hit the ground running. I did my due diligence. I researched the products. I researched the ingredients. And, just absolutely fell in love. I took the products myself, and I think that really, drove my passion even more so for Ludaxx and for, the products, because you have to get your testimony, guys. You have to take the products because it becomes your passion. I take it with me everywhere I go. That's what's simple about, this business or this opportunity in particular, is because that's the simple part, is I'm not selling anything. I'm sharing my story. I'm sharing my passion for this product and what it does for me. Now the business side of it, we didn't know much about network marketing. We didn't know about the business model, but we started to learn, and I really found that it offers a freedom that we didn't know about. We weren't really knowledgeable about. It's time freedom and the possibility of financial freedom. And really, it was just simple. You don't have to figure it out. There's already a system in place. You follow that system and you duplicate it. It's really as simple as that. And you share these products and you help other people do the same. So I fell in love with the business model as well, and have learned along the way, how the system works. And we have some phenomenal leaders and some amazing team members, and corporate team and the Lou family and you, Andrew, and Daniel, and play a big part in helping people who might not be familiar with this, this type of business model or opportunity before. And and my mentor, Dana Robeson, she was always there for me and helped me, become a better leader and answered my questions and things like that. So just follow the system, follow the leaders, do what they're doing, be passionate about the products, get your own testimony, let that drive your passion. And I know that Jary and I feel very blessed to be a part of this. It's so much more than we ever imagined, and we're just really happy to be, a part of this whole experience. And it's changed so much in the last 6 months. I feel like we're veterans kind of already, because it was such a baby when we came in at about 350 people. And, it's changed for the better, and it's growing so big and so fast, and everything is just is to help us be more efficient and for our businesses to grow better and faster as well. So, Jary, do you have anything to say? I was going to let Jary. I know I probably took up a little too much time, but
yeah, I just want to say thank you to everybody that's on our team, and for you guys, especially your dad, for coming up with these products. I mean, everything has just been amazing for us, and we're real excited for what's to come in the future with this business and all the friends that we've made along the way. It's just been great, and I can't say enough about it. And I tell everyone that I come in contact with, what we're doing, what the products are, and that's what's making it work. And that's really all you have to do is just tell people about it and be passionate, and they'll see it or they won't, and really just have to go from there. So
Yeah. Thank you, Andrew, for having us on the call. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Great. Hey, thank you, Jamie and Jerry, you guys both. It was a pleasure seeing you guys again last week while we were in Florida. And so we had a great experience there, and glad you guys were able to make it on the call tonight. All right,
Thank you very much.
Yeah, of course. So our next speaker tonight is supposed to be Wendell and Stacy Baxley. Wendell or Stacy, if you guys are out there, go ahead, raise your hand on the computer screen on the GoToWebinar, because I don't see your name on the list, and it's quite possible you weren't able to make it tonight. So I'll give you a few seconds here to raise your hand so I can unmute. Okay, I'm going to presume that Wendell was not able to make it onto the call tonight, which is perfectly fine. What I'd like to do at this point is introduce a fine gentleman by the name of Bradley Stoker. Bradley is our new customer service manager, and his new mission in life here at Ludaxx is to improve the quality of service and evolve the quality of service that we have at Ludaxx as we continue to grow. I'm not going to steal too much of your thunder, Bradley's. I'm just going to say, hey, you know, Bradley's an incredibly experienced individual who has a lot of experience in this industry and in customer service. Bradley, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, Andrew. Thanks. And thanks for not putting my picture up there, too. I really appreciate that. But can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine. Go ahead.
Oh, I think I broke up there a little bit. Yeah, I'm fairly experienced in this industry compared to some, I guess you could say. I started in network marketing about 2005 with a pretty big company, and at the time I was going to BYU and just trying to get my degree and wanted to use my language, and I saw an opening for a German speaker, and so that's kind of how I was introduced to network marketing, and since then it's really hit home, and I've loved being able to help distributors in any way that I can. And I got to travel with that company and with many other companies to Germany and Switzerland, Austria, and then other parts of the U.S. And so it's been a real fun adventure. You know, I've really got my hands or my feet wet, I guess you could say, in a lot of different things because of my language. I was able to start helping with events and doing translation, working on the website, marketing, I mean, you name it, and I've probably had some experience in it over the years. And so with my last company, I was actually able to really work hands-on in the sales area and marketing, and was able to launch a few new markets for that company, and so I have experience in that area as well. And so it's been really fun getting to work in the international area, just because you get to dive into all these different areas of the business. And so obviously customer service, got a lot of experience there, and so we're trying to work a lot with our great customer service team. I've been so impressed with them since coming on board. Bree, the team manager or team supervisor there, has done a great job, and so we're just going to take it to the next level, get these guys ready to help you guys as best we can, and get them the knowledge and training that they need to provide, you know, the best information and tools for you guys. And so it's very important to have a good customer service team for your business. And so I'm just really excited to be on board. When I was looking for this position, you know, I saw the Ludaxx products and was just really amazed, you know, with the sugar blocker. Start trying that out right away, and even the you know, the antioxidant, the pearl, the teas. They're very unique to this company. Many other companies may claim they have, you know, great antioxidants or teas or whatever, but if you really study the ingredients and what's in them, you know, it's really impressed me. And so, having worked with, you know, hundreds of different products so far in the industry, I'm just really excited for things to get going here in Ludaxx. And we're at the beginning stages, and so it's a real fun time on the corporate side as the distributor side to, work in this industry. And so I'm happy to be here, happy to work with Andrew. I'm going to be working very closely with him and with Jary and Dan and the rest of the team. And yeah, please let me know if there's anything we can be doing better, or if you guys need any assistance or questions. I'm happy to help facilitate those.
Great. Hey, thanks, Brad. I appreciate you taking the time out tonight to join us. Okay, so it's me again. So what I want to do is take a moment to recap kind of the events that we had last week in Florida. My father and I, Jimmy, and I were in Florida last week. It was a Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday we were in Jacksonville. Thursday we were in the Fort Lauderdale area, and I have to say I was totally impressed with the quality and the professionalism of the leaders down there. You guys down there, if you're on this call, which I know you are because I can see your names, you guys are setting a fantastic example. You guys are like the model leadership for this industry, and I think Ludaxx is incredibly fortunate to have such fantastic leaders such as yourselves with us. And so, the events were fantastic. Everyone was bombarding Jimmy with questions, and I got cornered in the in the back of the room, and people are, it's amazing. We had some incredible testimonies that we heard from. We had some really great questions, and Jimmy's all enthusiastic about answering everyone's questions, and we can really see the dedication and the commitment that's coming from the field. So it was a really great trip, totally worth it, and we were happy to be out there. In other news, we've got Jimmy in Australia this week. Yesterday the 11th, which is, since Australia is ahead of us today, he was in Brisbane. Currently he's in Sydney for an event, and tomorrow the 13th for Australia he's going to be in Melbourne. The excitement down there is brewing. These guys are like bouncing off the wall. Having actually heard from Jimmy himself talk about the products and Ludaxx, it's just incredible seeing the teams build down there and the market grow entirely. So we're excited for that. If you know anyone in the Australia area that is going to be able to make the event, we encourage you to contact them and reach out to them so that they can see Jimmy while he's still in country. Okay, so I think this is what everyone's waiting for. I want to talk next about how our pre-launch promotion, the amazing pre-launch promotion, how it just got better. I know this is why so many people are talking. They've heard some whispers, and so what we're going to do is talk about that next. Okay, the pre-launch promotion, upgrading to Ruby and Emerald. Now, and this is where if I unmuted everyone, everyone's going to be jumping for joy, and I can hear I already hear the noise. That's great. We are waiving the 12-month limitation for upgrades for Ruby and Emerald. So what that means is if you came in February 1 and moving forward, if you come in as a Ruby or an Emerald, and this promotion ends the 31st of March, we are waiving volume for life. Yes. So there's no 12-month. We are waiving that for life. So if you guys got people who are thinking about it, you guys got people who maybe they came in January and they're still thinking about it, this is your chance. This is their chance to take advantage of this pre-launch promotion. Okay. So the sponsor 3 is still in place. So let's just say, for example, you came in February. Okay, you came in this month. You can upgrade to Ruby or Emerald. You still have the 2 calendar months to choose from because we're doing this till the end of March. So that'll give you those 2 calendar months to upgrade, and they will have their volume waived for life. So they're basically that rank for life. All they have to do is, of course, remain active with their auto ship that qualifies for that particular rank, and they have to do their sponsor 3. They got 2 calendar months in which they can have that requirement waived so that they can go and start building their organization and get themselves locked into the rank. So again, this pre-launch promotion ends on the 31st of March. So you guys have this calendar month and the next to get everyone locked in before the post-launch promotion starts, which I can't talk about now, but you can bet you'll hear about it if you're on the cruise ship, or we'll announce it around the time of launch. So again, this is a great opportunity for you guys to reach out to the field. Anyone who's come in January, was thinking about coming in now, or in March when you start meeting folks. Okay, and one question I figured we were going to get asked was, what if I came in January, that's my first calendar month, and I upgraded to Ruby, can I still upgrade to Emerald? Yes. So if someone had come in January, they upgraded as a Ruby, they can upgrade to an Emerald this calendar month in February. They'll be an Emerald for life, but they do still have to sponsor the 3. So that's kind of important. If you were a Ruby in January and now you want to be an Emerald in February, you can buy the Ruby pack, get yourself upgraded to an Emerald, because that's your 2 Ruby packs within this 2 calendar months to get an Emerald, but you will have to have the sponsor 3 requirement, and you'll have 2 calendar months from that purchase date. So we know you guys are totally stoked about this, and we've had a lot of people talk about it, so I think this is going to be a great time for you guys to take advantage of this promotion and work those upgrades. Okay, so not to talk you guys blue, we got the cruise going on. Just so you know, the cruise ship has been sold out. Okay, there are a few rooms left. I think there's like maybe 2 or 3 junior suites and like a king suite left on the ship. Okay, this boat is full. Now, for those of you who are still interested in getting on, that you haven't had a chance to purchase your ticket, we are going to be taking names for a waiting list. Okay, we're going to be working with Royal Caribbean to see if any other groups on that ship had blocked rooms, and if anyone falls out for whatever reason, that we can get notification on that, or if for whatever reason someone in our ship, in our group, for if there's a family incident, for example, and they're not able to attend, we're going to be taking names for a waiting list to get on there. If you want to put your name on the waiting list, you need to email your name and contact information to the gentleman you just met a little bit ago, Bradley Stoker. His email address is Bradley, that's BRADLEY .Stoker, STOKER, @Ludaxx.com. Let him know that you're interested in getting on the waiting list for the cruise, to see if there's an open available room. And we're working right now closely with Royal Caribbean to see if there's any rooms that have been blocked off for other groups from around the country, to see if any of those free up so we can get more of Ludaxx on there. So right now we have a full ship, and we got tons and tons of Ludaxx distributors on there, but the more the merrier. So if you're interested, let us know. We're totally excited to have you guys come on the cruise. My family's excited. This is going to be a fantastic launch. We got some crazy awesome momentum, record sales in January, and we're pushing to make new records even this month. So I mean, you guys are doing awesome things. This company is growing. It's unbelievable, and we're super excited. Okay, so I'm not going to take any more time than that. Thank you all for coming. If you have if you have questions regarding anything, please email customer service, and we'll try to get your questions answered. I know some of you have written questions on the question forum here. I have received some of these questions via email. I just need to go through the 100 of them and start answering all your questions, so I apologize. It takes me a little longer to get to it, but I will do my best. Thank you everyone for coming, and have a great night.